and welcome to episode number 62 of Creating a Legend. Today we have an absolutely humongous tie at home to Inter Milan in the European Cup quarter-final first leg. And depending on how that first leg goes, potentially the second leg as well. But if we get absolutely slaughtered, then I won't be playing that game today. Since we were together, we played Kapati at home, and it was a party for us. 3-0 victory, Igor Kogot scoring early on, Hamad Fofana scoring twice, first in the 20th minute and then again just before full time to give us a lovely 3-0 victory. Stavok did miss a penalty in this game, but it didn't matter. We won that tie, and we've just played against Dynamo Kiev and we were 2-0 down at half time. Stavok, our little lake, that's what Slavok means in Ukrainian apparently, according to a lovely comment I received the other day. Scored an own goal, but we were 2-0 down. But Mikhail Chernik scored 2 in the second half to gain us a draw. We probably should have won it. We had a couple of good chances, but we weren't able to get that victory. But it does mean in the Ukrainian Premier League, we are nice and secure in 3rd place. Level on points with Shakhtar, 2 points behind Dynamo Kiev. Me being the negative person, I am more than happy with 3rd place. If you say to me at the end of the season, novice, you will finish in 3rd place, more than happy with that, thank you very much. Because we'll get loads of money for being in Europe and so on and so forth. But we could get 2nd, we could win the league. Although Dynamo Kiev have only lost 1 game and are looking very impressive. We just about got away with it in the last game to get a draw. Shakhtar, I think, personally, are beatable. So team for today's game is Sarniovsky in goal. The back 4, Dembele, Stavok, Kovzichenko and Kravchenko. Midfield 5, Fofana from the left, Chernik from the right, Musolitin, Tanskovsky and Klotz in the middle with Kutsalik up front. Our issue at the moment is our strikers are not in good form at all. Kutsalik 6.52, Bezrudenko 6.6 and Plotnekic 7.04, but he's not that consistent. So he's on the bench in case we need him, but I'm hoping Kutsalik comes out of his rut and starts to score some goals. I've been saying since the Basel game, our cup run can end now because we've done more than enough, and I cannot see any scenario where we beat Inter Milan over 2 legs. Get Salik on the ball. He finds Chernik. Chernik gets across the line, but it's cleared away. Now they can break. Derek Origi, former Liverpool player, on the ball into Carrera. Carrera shoots from distance and it's saved by Sarniovsky. 40 seconds gone, already had a couple of chances in this tie. Free corner, Fofana to take, plays it in, it's cleared away, Dembele will win the ball. Turns, finds Kravchenko, who finds Fofana. That's Tanskovsky now. To Kravchenko, played inside. Musolitin shoots from distance but wide. Throwing, Castanagni. Origi inside to Scarpa. Kasana now, and that is Carrera, hooking Carrera just before half time. Puts Inter Milan 1-0 up. His run wasn't picked up from the throw-in, completely unmarked in the penalty box. And Milan have taken a lead just before we get to half-time. Tried my best to G everyone up, but we are 1-0 down in this one. Free kick, long ball over the top. Carrera makes it 2. Just before half-time he scored 1, and just after half-time he scored as well. Gelios 0, Inter Milan 2. That will be probably game over and potentially even tie over, and the next goal will decide that. Going to bring Crush on for Chernik. Going to bring Gelchik on for Dembele and Mirevsky on for Kravchenko. Looking at the game, we've got a game in 2 days' time principally in the league, which my attention is now being turned to. I can't see us getting back into this tie. So we are 2-0 down. We will be going out over the 2 legs unless we can do something quite incredible in the next couple of minutes. If we score 1, if we get a throw in, I will play the next episode as part of this episode. But I say that's unlikely as Kravchenko gets on the ball. Finds his man in the box. Musolitin with a header and it's in! It's in! Musolitin has scored just after I completely written off any chance of the second leg being in this episode. Kravchenko got to the byline, didn't put a great ball in if I'm honest, but Musolitin got his pinpoint header in, and that is now 2-1, 10 to go. Another highlight, Carrera for Graniers. Desaiano plays it in the box, back stick, saved, Moreski clears. Goal kick. Ohayon. Looking like that could be the end of this game. Tantakovsky looks for his man. Crush. Can he get a ball in? Late. Go, whip it in. He does, but it's cleared away. And Milan can clear. And they could get us on the break here. Jorovic. He's got pace, but it's tackled by Stavok. And that is the full-time whistle. Gelios 1, Inter Milan 2. So we just played the game in between the two Inter Milan games against Chernomets. This game was 2 days after the first leg. 2 days. And the Premier League guys complain about fixture congestion. Ridiculous. But in the end, we have been victorious. We went 1-0 up in the first half. Mikhail Chernik with the goal, 31 minutes. Then they equalised in the second half and then went 2-1 up. Yuri Krylik scoring twice in 6 minutes before Igor Kogot got an equaliser and thought, okay, fair enough, we will take a draw. Played a bit of a weakened team, a few changes. And yeah, fair enough, take a point. It's good enough in our battle to win third place. However, Bogdan Kovachenko in the 87th minute popped up, scored the winner. We win 3-2. Probably should have scored more as well because we had 2 or 3 highlights after the 90th minute where we should have scored again and they could have scored as well. So a really good game of football, really enjoyable to watch. Only saying that because we won the game. And only because Kiev and Shakhtar haven't played, we are top of the table. As expected, we are now no longer top of the table. Shakhtar won their game, but Kiev lost their game. So we are now joint top with Shakhtar, who we play in 2 days' time. So we have to travel to Italy to play against Inter Milan and try and turn around a 2-1 deficit. Then travel to Shakhtar and try and beat them to go top of the table. How is this even legal that we have so many very tough fixtures in a short space of time? I'm starting to turn into a Premier League football manager. I really wish we hadn't scored that late goal because then this game would have been absolutely nothing on it and I could have rested some players. However, we can't and we must give it our all. So Bogdan Sarniovsky is our goalkeeper. Right back is Dembele. Left back is Miganov. Stavok and Kovchenko are our 2 central defenders. Mikhail Chernik is from the right. Hamad Fofana is from the left. Masutin, Kogut and Kolotz in the front midfield 3. With Plotnekic picked up front. The best of a very performing bunch at the moment. To make matters even worse, after the Shakhtar game we have a semi-final of the Ukrainian Cup to play. So the games are coming thick and fast. How much energy is left in our players, who knows. But we're on the verge of having... Well, we've already had a really, really good season. So I'm a proud man. Whatever happens between now and June. Finds Mutalitin. Now Fofana whips it in. Plotnekic with a header. Probably could have done better there, but that was an early chance. Good tackle. Inside, Musolitin. Now Kogut. Kolotz. Fofana on the ball. Our Ivorian. Plays into Kolotz. Plotnekic gets to the ball. What can he do? Got to bring Fofana into the game. Now Kolotz. Plotnekic. Dembele, our other Ivorian, finds Chernik on the wing. Headed down Fofana. Back stick. And that is an away goal. That makes it 2-2 on aggregate. Hamad Fofana getting on the end of a very long ball from Chernik. He was unmarked thanks to the defender going in for that header and he put the ball into the back of the net. 40 minutes gone. We're still in this. Somehow we are still in this. Fofana for a free kick. Plays it in. Origi with a header away. Llorente back to his goalkeeper. Hurried clearance. Dembele on the ball. Finds Chernik. Kogut. Dembele making a run outside. Chernik gets it now. Can he get the ball into the box? He does. It's back stick. Fofana header. 2-0 on the night. 3-2 on aggregate. Fofana with 2 goals in this tie. Ghosting in at the back post both times from a Chernik pass. Game well and truly on. Carrera. Goal corner. Cleared away and over the bar. It's a goal kick to Gelios. 60 minutes gone. I don't like this. I need to make decisions and I don't make good decisions. Quarter of an hour left. Have to make a change as we enter the 80th minute. Musolitin is knackered. Koryakin is going to come on for him. Fresh legs in that middle of the park. We're in the middle of a highlight. Carrera out wide. Van Garza plays in deflected corner. 10 to go. Corner to Inter. Comes to nothing. Throw in Dembele. Kogut. Svatok. Now Fofana. 2-goal hero. Don't become a 0. Chernik. Dembele. Good play. Koryakin whips across. Intercepted by the defender. Back to the goalkeeper. He's going on a bit of a run, the keeper there. He was fine by me. Good play. Origi. Plays it across the field. Ball. Kept the ball though. Carraza. Crosses in. Carrera unmarked. 3-2. 3-all, should I say. That is now 3-all on aggregate, which means I think we are going to go to extra time, which I certainly don't want, considering I play Shakhtar in about 5 minutes time. He was unmarked. He put the ball home. And we have 5 minutes. Throw in. Jagorovic. Crossfield ball. Intercepted by Dembele. Chernik now. Is there going to be a sting in this tail? Carrera through. Origi shoots and scores. That will be that. Derek Origi. The late show from Inter Milan. We're going to bring on Crush. We're going to bring on Yanikov for Fofana. Just for some fresh legs. But that is game over. And we're going to go attacking just to see if we can maybe force a half chance at the end of this game. Miganov takes a throw in to Kogut. Back to Miganov. Yanikov, Puletnecki. Cleared away. Kogut. Koryakin. Back stick. Cleared away. That should be that. And it is. Not to be, unfortunately, for the Gelios boys. We couldn't really do more than what we've done. 2-0 up in the tie on tonight's game. 2 late goals from Inter Milan mean we go out. But we go out well and truly with heads held high. Sensational performance from Gelios. A superb campaign. We can fly back to the Ukraine tonight. Very, very proud. And we can look forward to further battles in Europe next season. So from me, the FM novice, to you, my audience, good night, and we'll talk again soon.